Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Your saltwater guide, Captain Dave Hansen. Um, Today is a sad day in the United States of America. And I can't do the show without talking about what's going on in Florida. Today, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about what's going on in Florida. We're going to talk about Hurricane Ian and how gnarly it was, what we can all do to help out. But I just want to start out with saying that War Heroes on Water event was pretty spectacular. And those of you listening on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, you can't see, but I'm wearing my hat. I'm going to wear it for quite a while here every time I do a show because taking those War Heroes, I was blessed to have 3 Green Berets on the boat with me. Special Forces, these guys have seen a phenomenal amount of stuff. And I'll tell you what, taking them fishing and them catching calico bass, they said it was one of the greatest things they've ever done. They had so much fun fishing. They really, really did. They got to get out of their heads and go fishing for a while. And it meant a lot to me. And when I think about all the crap going on today in the world and people whining about not getting their Starbucks the way they wanted it and having to wait in line to do anything, I just jump back and say, are you kidding me? You have no idea what these men and women have gone through so that we get to wait in line to get our Starbucks $12 cup of brown water. So all hail to War Heroes on Water, all hail to Freedom Alliance, and all hail to the War Heroes. And gang, next year's event's going to be even bigger, and we need every single one of you to help us with the donations, with the big thing we're going to have a problem with next year is because we're going to bring more. This year there was 43 yachts in the tournament. We need more yachts. We need more people. We need you to share this with everybody you know. I need this to go out across everywhere you know. We need to get as many yachts involved as we can. Gang, it's a life-changing deal. If you go and you read my post on Facebook or Instagram, you'll see all the love pouring out from War Heroes on Water and all the people that War Heroes on Water touched. Please go check it out. It's War Heroes on Water. It's available on all over the place. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all over the place. But gang, today we're going to stop for a minute. Moment of silence for all the people that's live turned upside down last night as Hurricane Ian came ripping through Florida. The devastation is incomprehensible. You can't even comprehend what's happened. The loss of life, no one really knows what the number is right now because there's just zero communication. Everything was wiped out. That's the United States of America. It's Florida, gang. We all got to get together. I don't care what you believe in, left, right, middle. We got to put all that stuff aside. I don't care. We all got to get together. We all have to rally around what's going on down there. We have so many good people that live in the state of Florida, so many good friends, so many great fishermen, so many just great all-around human beings that had their lives have been turned upside down. We can't even comprehend what it's like. My wife and I live down here in Cabo San Lucas, and our power went out for about an hour. And we were like bitching and complaining because we had no air conditioning and it was sweaty, hot. Well, gang, in Florida right now, it's about the sweatiest, hottest time of the year. We used to joke when I was working down there, and last year when I was down there, most days in October are a 4-shirt day. You go through 4 shirts. I can't even comprehend what these poor people are going through right now. Everywhere it's flooded, and the humidity is staggering. The insects are mind-boggling, and the loss of life is staggering. So I want everybody to think for a second. Let's take a moment of silence. Let's pray as hard as we can for everybody. Whoever you believe in, please pray to that. Whatever you believe in, I choose to pray to God. But this is a huge deal. I I don't even know where to start or what I could do to help them. I'm going to do everything in my power to do whatever I can. I'm blessed to have this giant following on social media. And as soon as someone tells me what we're going to do to help these people of Florida, I will be right in the forefront of making it happen and sharing it across all social media, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and every other thing we can possibly do to help these poor people of Florida. This one is a doozy, gang. It's probably one of the worst ones to ever hit the United States of America. And we all know what happened during Katrina. And I think it's time for all of us to look into our hearts and start to get down and dirty and start to help the people of Florida, because this was going to take a lot of people, a lot of time. And bottom line, it's going to take a lot of love. You're going to be given a lot of love here for the next few months to get this thing back on its feet. The great state of Florida has been devastated. I don't know if you've been on YouTube, if you've seen any of the pictures, if you've looked at any of the stuff that's going on down there, but it's pretty scary that this has happened. And I couldn't go on and just do a show about fishing today. And I promised everybody I would talk about lobster fishing, but that was before this thing hit, and it devastated the state of Florida. And I have a deep feeling in my heart for the people down there. I know a lot of people down there, and I know what it's like to go through these hurricanes and have them kind of come close and then swing away. This thing went right through the middle. The anticipation of the hurricane was horrible. A lot of people talked about it. And then the worst case scenario that could possibly happen happened last night. And it's absolutely unbelievable if you see the pictures. And I just want everybody to understand that we all need to rally together. Whatever's going to happen, I promise I will let you all know as soon as I know. I will reach out to every single person that I know down there, and we'll try to figure out what it's going to take to help everybody. And we'll share it day in and day out here on our across all of our social media. But it's time to look deep inside and start to figure out what we can do to help the great state of Florida. We all need to rally together. So the United States of America, the key word in this is united, and we all need to get united and get together and help them. I don't care what you believe in, left, right, middle, it doesn't matter. These are human beings. These are human lives. And I pray to God that they don't turn this into a political statement, because there's so many people that don't like the governor down there. So let's just pray to God that everyone gets together and understands it's human loss and it's human life. And please put away all your baloney as far as political, because that's what they want us to do. They want us to fight amongst each other as they steal us blind. So let's not let that happen. Let's get together. Let's rally together. Let's all get together and help all these people in Florida. And as soon as I have somebody that tells me how we can do this, believe me, I will share it across every bit of social media that I have and talk about it. But just remember, the next time you go to, your cell phone won't work, or you go to Starbucks and you got to stand in line, just think of what's going on down there, or thinking about it everywhere in the world of all the tragedy that's going on. It's time to stop for a minute, reset. I believe in my heart, after talking with the war heroes, all the things that they've gone through, and that really, a lot of this crap that we worry about on a daily basis doesn't really matter. Us, we matter. Loss of life matters. Camaraderie matters. Uniting together, that matters. And I think it's super important for us all to reset and rethink. And it's very, very hard to talk about, but I could not talk about it today. So Hurricane Ian has got a huge hole in my heart right now. And I want to do everything I can to help everybody that I possibly can down there in Florida. So like I said, we'll get together. We'll help everybody that we can. We'll try to get through this best we can. But I couldn't just have a show about fishing today and talk about somebody's line they need or some hooks, because none of that shit matters right now. The only thing that really matters right now is what's going on down there, because those are our citizens, those are our friends, those are our families, those are real human beings having real loss. And so everybody just grab your kids and hug your kids today, or hug your grandparents, or hug your folks. Get close to everybody. This is a horrible day in the United States of America. That's pretty much all I got to share with you today, folks. I wish I had a better show for you, but I can't just do anything with this going on in Florida right now. This is what it's all about. We'll see what tomorrow brings. We may talk a little bit about the lobster fishery tomorrow. I don't know. It all depends on what I find out tonight as the day goes on about what's going on in Florida. But opening day of lobster season starts on Saturday here in California. Saturday is going to be mayhem out there on the water. If you've never seen opening day of lobster season in Southern California, those of you that are new to it, one suggestion I would have for you is it's always better at the end of the year than it ever is in the beginning of the year. If you don't have a lot of patience and you're not ready for what's about to happen, I wouldn't even go out Saturday night, because it's going to be mayhem. The lobster season opening on a weekend in California with nice weather, you've never seen what you're about to see. So make sure you bring your patience with you, and we'll see what tomorrow brings, gang. We're going to do the best we can with the show. Tomorrow we'll see as I get updates from my friends in Florida. Right now there's no contact. We'll see what happens. We'll play it by ear, and we'll see what we can put together tomorrow for a show for you. But I couldn't do it today without talking about Ian for a little while. Came through Florida like crazy. If you don't know what happened in Florida, you need to go on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook or however you get your news and go see, because this is absolutely mind-boggling what's happened down there. You can't even comprehend it. It happened all over the place. The storm surge was amazing. The amount of rain, just the amount of loss of life. So everybody just pray for the people of Florida, and we'll try to do a show tomorrow for you, and hopefully it's more positive. It will be about lobsters if we can put it together. Have a great day. Say a prayer, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.